How's it going, everyone? This is Soul Singed here, and welcome to something a little different. Today we're doing a track review of the new Tom MacDonald song titled Dear Slim, which I was actually looking forward to. I know I said in the last video where I was talking about the Eminem fans and Tom MacDonald fans controversy. I mentioned how I was actually looking forward to this track. And every time I turn that light on, I realize how dirty my glasses are. But anyway, I was actually looking forward to this song. It's not what I expected. Because, first of all, if this is the first time you're stumbling across my channel, no, I don't like Tom MacDonald. He is one of my least favorite rappers. One of the worst, in my opinion, which is just my opinion. You don't have to agree. That's the beauty of this world. We all have our own tastes and opinions. But he does have a track here and there I like. I'd definitely say my favorite Tom MacDonald tracks would be Hanging On, or Hang On, Sober is another good one, Famous, and I Wish. Those are probably the four tracks that Thomas put out that I really enjoy. And the way he was presenting this with the teaser video and everything, it looked like would be a kind of chaotic, crazy Stan Part 2. And that's not exactly what it was, and yeah. So about this new track, Dear Slim. I'm not a fan of it. I don't really like it that much. It's definitely not one of the worst Tom MacDonald songs I've ever heard. And they actually like the lyrics of this one. The lyrics on this track are not bad. I like how he's paying homage to Eminem while kind of acting like a stan as well. And I like how he mentions that they think politically, but we can still get along, which is an important message, and even I'm a bit hypocritical on that. Like, I will kind of hold on to certain opinions for too long, and, it's something we all need to get better at, is putting aside our differences and just getting along. So the lyrics I actually like. There's two things that really ruin the song for me. The first one is the goddamn chorus. That's one of the biggest issues I have with Tom's songs. Now, of course, I also don't really like his lyrics on a lot of tracks, but his choruses are god awful a lot of times, and we get this on this song. And this song has a very, very reminiscent. It sounds a lot like an old school Slim Shady type hook, which the old Slim Shady choruses were not good either. I get that they say, oh, well, they're supposed to sound bad because ironic, blah, 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 blah. But if it sounds like shit and I can't listen to it, it sounds like shit and I can't listen to it. But it makes a song unlistenable, especially when the back half of that chorus is where he's like, I don't give a what, na 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 na. I don't give a what, na 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 na. It just sounds so bad to me. The first half of the hook is bad, but it's tolerable. And then why doesn't he just say fuck? Like, bro, you're talking about flipping the bird and pissing people off and fucking the system up. Why are you saying I don't give a what? Just fucking say fuck, you pussy bitch. Yeah, that's always kind of bothered me. Tom always talks about like wanting to fuck the system, but he's so scared to just curse. Like, bro, if you're trying to trigger people and fuck the system, just say fuck. Yeah, and then another thing that kind of ruins this track for me is the beat. Tom, my guy, you better ask for your money back, cause you got scammed, bro. 100K for this? You paid 100K for this? This shit sounds like a free type beat off YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure I could type in Eminem type beat and get the exact same beat, but better. A lot of people say that when you buy fancy clothes or big name brand stuff, like, oh, you're just paying for the brand. That's this. You're paying for the fact that it was produced by Eminem. But this beat is kind of shit. Which, to be fair, a lot of Eminem's beats are not that good. That's not one of Eminem's strong suits, which, of course, Eminem is from a different era where the production is not the main concern. It's all about the lyrics and technicalities of the flows and all that. And Tom MacDonald is one of the last rappers I would think of that has good production. You know, when I think of rappers with good productions, the ones that come to mind first would be artists like Ghostmane, Deco, Playboy Carti, Lil Uzi Vert. They all have amazing production. And Eminem is one of the last rappers I would think about having great production. And Tom MacDonald as well. Tom MacDonald's production is also not that good, which is entirely his fault since he produces a lot of his own beats. It's like, if I didn't know any better, I would assume that this beat was produced by Tom himself because it just sounds that bland to me. Yeah, to me, this beat was not worth 100K. It's not a terrible beat, but it's not a good beat, in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I don't like this track. The lyrics are fine, the lyrics are good, but the chorus is terrible and the beat is not that good. It's definitely not one of the worst Tom MacDonald tracks I've ever heard. It's nowhere near as one of it. Well, it might be top 10 because there really aren't that many Tom songs that I love. But it's definitely not terrible. It could have been a lot worse. He could have came out and tried to diss Eminem or do something stupid like that. So it definitely could have been a lot worse. But I don't want to call it a terrible track, but it's not something that I would ever consider revisiting. I've listened to it about 5 times now, and that's enough for me. Yeah. But if you enjoy it, by all means, listen to it. I'm not trying to tell you not to listen to it. I'm just stating my own opinion. If you disagree, that is perfectly okay. That's the beauty of this world. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, or dislike if you're a Tom fan and you hate my guts. I don't really care. Any interactions helps improve my views, so appreciate it. And yeah. Peace.